Hello, and welcome. This is At the Movies. I'm Roger Ebert.
And I'm Richard Roeper. Today I will be analyzing Fitzcarraldo. But first, Shadows. Ebert, what's Shadows all about?
Well, Shadows is a very interesting film.
Yes,
First off, it was directed by John Cassavetes, one of the fathers of the independent filmmaking. And it began in 1957 to be finished in 1959. The story deals with three individuals, a tightly grouped family, two brothers and a sister, and they all live together. Hugh is a struggling musician, and he kind of finds his character arc in dealing with his manager at the time. Benny, more of kind of like your player sort, your pimp, your Mac Daddy, whichever one you want to call him in this new age lingo that young kids are using these days. But being
it's the beat era.
Correct, but being a film that was in 1957, no man like Benny's gonna get so many hoes. You just need to understand that.
Yeah.
And I don't think John Cassavetes really understands.
I guess what they say, pimping ain't easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Pimping ain't easy.
Especially for a young man.
Who quoted that?
But I think it was Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
But anyway, what about this Layla character?
Oh, Layla. Anyway, she's struggling with her youth. She's growing up. She's being told she's a child, and you're brought into the character. You're brought into Benny, you're brought into Hugh, and you're brought into Layla. Each character has their own individual traits that each one of the audience members can relate to, and that definitely would bring anyone into the film. Whether the style of filmmaking detracted you from the film or not, you'd be able to use that in your vision of the film. You can take it however you want. With three stories that you can follow, you can use that by not being bored, and I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. For this film, I'm going to have to give it a thumbs up. You're definitely enthralled in the characters. If I was a piece of yarn, I'd be wound up in a tight little ball around this movie.
I'd have to disagree with you, Ebert. I'd have to give it a thumbs down because I just couldn't understand the story. I didn't know who to follow, and by the time of the end of the story,
and I guess we agree to disagree. On our next review, Fitzcarraldo. And Fitzcarraldo.
Yes, Fitzcarraldo, directed by Werner Herzog in 1981, won Best Director in the Cannes Film Festival for this piece. Now, more than halfway through the actual filming, Werner Herzog had to actually stop and redo the entire part of the film because his main actors both fell sick and one went on tour.
I think it was probably a plus for this film because with Mick Jagger and this other character, the film I don't think would have had, as much impact probably.
Yes, that is why our main character ended up being Klaus Kinski, the guy with the wackiest hairdo I've ever seen since Don King.
Don King is wacky.
And now Don King's wacky.
He's very
yes,
wacky.
He is.
Klaus Kinski, the movie was almost only about his hair.
That's what I thought. In fact, I think they should have renamed it Fitzcarraldo.
Huh.
Think about it, because that's what it was really all about.
It was about his do.
Now, our main character, Fitzcarraldo, wants to bring the grand opera to a little town called Iquitos in Peru. Now, in order to do this, he is going to exploit these rubber trees in some big jungle. And so what he's planning to do is take a big steamboat over down this river, against the river, and then...
I'm sorry, Roeper, I have to interrupt you. That was one thing that really upset me about the film. Some of the shots, when he's taking the boat across the river, was extraordinarily long. This is the most extensive... If you put a tape on extended play mode for 9 hours and put a boat, I would rather watch that than this movie.
Yes, I can agree. There was some very, very long shots that just kind of threw us off. I think actually we do have some.
We do have a clip.
We do have a clip.
We'd like to show you a clip now. This clip involves Fitzcarraldo taking his ship from the river to more of the river. Let's go ahead and show you that clip now. Woo!
Yeah.
That was a very long clip.
Yes, it was. But I think that's it for our
review
today.
today.
My review.
I'm pretty sure we covered almost everything that we possibly could cover in a short review like this.
Yes.
Just for recap, on Shadows we've got 2 thumbs down. We disagree with that. And on Fitzcarraldo, I went ahead and I gave that one a thumbs up.
No, I have to disagree. I gave it a thumbs down.
So I just enjoyed the boat.
I
Not the
thought
scene, but the boat.
It was just too long. It was way too long. And
But
I don't know. And what's happening with the lights here? We must have some technical difficulties going on here. Oh, great! There the lights go. They just went completely out.
You did that on purpose.
No, I didn't.
Well, who else would have done it? Siskel?
Siskel, hey, like I told you, Siskel let it go, man. I understand you guys are close.
Let it go. He was a friend, and more than that, he was a lover. I mean, he was a loving friend. A loving friend.
Oh, there's the lights. They're probably slacking back there in the
Look at the old control room.
Oh, those guys.
Anyway, I definitely.
Hey, Ebert.
That's not me, Roeper.
Who could it be?
Oh, sweet Jesus!
Yeah.
Oh, Siskel, what? I killed you. You were dead.
Yeah.
You were dead.
Yeah, well, I'm back.
Dude, you died.
I'm Ebert. My name comes first in the titles now. Mine does.
No. See, because I'm Siskel, you're Ebert, and you're Roeper, and you took my job.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You have a comfy chair.
Yeah, I know. Now I have to sit on this crap.
No. What?
You guys, I'm rolling in my grave here, okay? I mean, you guys totally missing the point of both of these films.
No, we got the boat. We got the girls.
What? Boats? Girls? What?
I thought that was the main
That was
point
the
of the
movie.
That
story.
is totally not even what these films are about. I mean, these films are about obsession. Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
obsession.
Think about it. Obsession. Everyone in these films is obsessed. The filmmakers themselves, the characters. For instance, Fitzcarraldo. Who's obsessed? Fitzcarraldo, of course. Right? He wants to get opera to the jungle. He wants to bring it. And how does he bring it? By dragging a ship.
Over the mountain.
That's freaking
obsession.
That's obsession.
That is
I mean,
obsession.
just look
get
at his
it.
hair.
And
Does it
instead
not
of-
scream obsession?
Exactly, and it's all coming to me. Like, instead of this Troy character in Layla in Shadows, instead of him being, what's it called?
Pussy whip.
Exactly. He's actually obsessed with her.
Yes.
Exactly.
And not even that. That's just the characters. Think about the filmmakers themselves. Werner Herzog. He was obsessed. He wanted to film this thing so badly that he made
Even after
40
50%.
to 50% of that
was
movie
done.
was
Yeah.
done.
And
He
then it just-
continued
He
on.
started all the way from scratch.
That's
completely started over.
obsession and passion.
With actually getting it
That is
done and
passion.
complete. And
So
Werner
these
Herzog
films
did.
actually have more in common than we actually would think.
Right, at the surface you would think a movie about a boat, a movie about the Beat Generation.
Yes.
How are those combined? But when you go below the surface,
Analyze it.
you see the truth.
Siskel, I need you back.
Ebert, I'm disappointed. I thought you would do better.
I've been a bad boy.
You guys are hopeless.
Oh, what the just happened?
I have no clue. I think I just wet myself.
I just shit myself.
Dude, you just said shit.
Oh, that was on air, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I think we just go into what we're gonna show next week.
Yeah. Next week we'll be reviewing Gattaca and Earth versus the Flying Saucers.
Be there or be square.
Equals MC square.
+2.
And that's rare. Thank you. And good night.